Good afternoon, everyone. I appreciate the opportunity to share my perspectives as an English teacher with you. I'm going to start with my self-reflection. So, I organize my self-reflection based on the following questions. I'm Paula Andrade Muñoz. Mm, I, I am an English teacher in a public institución educativa, Normal Superior San Carlos. I see myself as an enthusiastic and dedicated English teacher who is always eager to learn and improve. I prioritize creating a positive and inclusive learning environment between my students and me, of course. As of now, I don't hold any administrative position. My primary focus is on teaching and furthering my knowledge in the field. Now the second question is, as a language teacher. My main goal is to empower my students with the skills and confidence to communicate effectively in English. I want to foster not only linguistic proficiency, but also cultural understanding and critical thinking. Let's continue with the third one. Teaching style. My teaching style is student-centered and communicative. I believe in providing a balance between the structured learning and the opportunities for authentic communication. I include interactive activities, group discussions, real-world tasks, the technology integration. I value active engagement, peer collaboration, and a supportive classroom atmosphere where everyone contributes and respected. So I highlight technology interaction because I have a classroom with 20 laptops and I have a digital board and I can use all these tools in order to foster my students' English skills. So sources like Kahoot, quizzes, and many pages. Now the four perceptions of language and teaching focus. I perceive language as a powerful tool for communication and expression. In my teaching, I focus on both formal aspects and such as grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and functional aspects like real-life communication. While it's essential to provide a strong foundation in language structure, I also emphasize the practical skills needed for effective interaction in various contexts. The number 5, learning conditions. The best language learning conditions for me involve a classroom that promotes open dialogue, curiosity, and mutual respect. I aim to foster a growth mindset and a willingness to take on challenges. I encourage students to be active participants in their learning, valuing their diverse backgrounds and perspectives. I also like to create an environment where mistakes are viewed as opportunities for growth. Now, the number 6, roles. Roles as a teacher and the role the student's role. As a language teacher encompasses being a facilitator, motivator, and guide. I provide the necessary resources, guidance, and structure for learning. Meanwhile, students play the roles of active learners. For instance, when I want to assess my students, I propose them many activities such as expositions, theater plays, dialogues, And my students suggest innovating activities like TikTok videos. So we discuss the way to do it, then I specify the rubric in order to be focused in the important aspects of the topic. Verse 7. Role of activities and materials. Activities in my classroom serve as a vehicle for practicing language in meaningful context. They encourage interaction, critical thinking, and problem solving. Well-chosen materials, such as authentic materials, like text, videos, audios, and multimedia resources, expose students to different aspects of language and culture, helping them connect language learning to real world experience and real conversations and not perfect dialogues. I mean, finally, um, about this question, how would you describe your teaching methodologies, methods, and approach? Um, my teaching methodology is primarily based on communicative approach, enriched by elements of constructivism and sociocultural theories. I draw inspiration from various methodologies and methods that align with my teaching philosophy. I strive to create a dynamic and interactive classroom environment where students actively engage in meaningful communication, collaborate with peers, and construct knowledge through their experiences. Moreover, the integration of text-based language teaching and authentic materials further enhance the authenticity and relevance of the learning process. I used to have bad connotation about grammar translation method, but I use it because it helped me to clarify some of my students' doubts when I'm teaching, for example, vocabulary, and they make relation with the words in their mother tongue. Thank you so much for paying attention to me.